This is all about her day in the sun. She's lost her mind. She couldn't wait for this to happen. And now she's sucking it up and she's loving every moment of it. And for us just to disregard her because of what that individual did would be a travesty in and of itself. She needs to understand what she did and what her responsibility is in all of this as well.
Let me say this. We've been talking about the alleged mistress. Let's talk about Donald Sterling's wife. Because Donald Sterling is banned, but his wife Shelley asked Clippers head coach Doc Rivers for permission to attend last night's game. And then she said essentially, well, I wanted to let the players know I love them. But tonight, allegations surfacing that lead us to ask, does she have her own history of racism? This just came in from CNN. Listen, then we'll debate it.
In 2007, the Sterlings were sued for housing discrimination involving a Los Angeles apartment complex they owned. Tenant Daryl Rhodes stated in this 2009 deposition that when he asked Mrs. Sterling if she would reduce his rent, she replied, "Who do you think you are, you black MF?" He also testified that she called him a black MF several times during another exchange.
All right, now, court docs show Shelley Sterling denied ever using a racial slur, but the Sterlings ended up settling that case for $2.7 million. Right now, Shelley is still free to associate with the team in the league. Some even suspect that Donald, her husband, could try to transfer ownership to her. Should they have banned the entire Sterling family? Is there a loophole here? And I'll throw it to Blogzilla.
They should have banned the entire Sterling family. They say birds of a feather flock together. For them to fall in love, they have to have some things in common. Obviously, race is one of them. I heard a report that she would pretend to be like a census to go into their apartment buildings to see how many black people were living there. They're despicable. They're despicable. And I don't think they should be allowed at the game. I don't think they should be allowed to own a team. I don't think they should be allowed in the NBA arena ever again. The whole family.
None of these players.
Absolutely.
None of these players are. None of these players are ever going to want to. None of these players are ever going to want to work with anyone named Sterling. It could be Roger Sterling from Mad Men, Mrs. Sterling, Mr. Sterling. None of the Sterlings will be owners and be connected with the NBA when this all settles out.